How's it going? It's been a while. Which is, it's becoming all too regular that it's been a while between these live streams, but back. Gonna do things. I've had a move around in my room. It looks like I'm in the same place, but I'm not. I mean, I am, but like I've moved a load of stuff and the computers have all changed places. It's like an Apple store in here now. We've got like two 5K iMacs sat next to each other, which is funny. But yeah, we've got the Steam page up and running. I haven't put a link in the description. I should have put a link in the description. I'll eventually put a link in the description. But Square Off now has a Steam page, which is really exciting. If you haven't wishlisted it already, please head over to the Discord and you'll be able to find the link for it there. If I haven't already updated the description of this live stream with the link to go and wishlist it. Or I might grab it halfway through. But how is everyone? How are you all doing? I haven't spoken to you guys in a while because I've been busy, but I hope you're all well. Feel free to chat to me in chat. And let's get on with what we're doing today. So, oh, also, hopefully the sound levels are alright. We had to do some fiddling with sound stuff. Not last Friday, but Friday before, I think it was, when we did the live stream, but we did gameplay. Don't remember, but that was a really cool live stream. I had fun doing that. But yeah, if there's any issues with the sound, let me know. So, glad to hear you're doing great, Jamie. Your stickers are on their way, by the way. They're on the way to you, which is really exciting. You'll have to let me know when they arrive, because, yeah, we all know shipping can be kind of unreliable sometimes. Weather is shabby. We had thunder earlier. It was pretty weird. And it's pretty grey now. I mean, I know it's 8:30, so the sun's going down, but the sky is like, it's got that kind of cold storm blackness to it, you know. So it's average. Anyway, so we're going to do some more like juice things today, I think. So a couple things I want to add. Let's just hit the play button and jump straight in so I can show you what I'm talking about. There's probably a couple bugs that we'll sort as well, but we'll get to it. Like, first of all, I need to fix these control things. Like, it says press space to confirm. Obviously, you can only use one keyboard at a time, so I can't press space to confirm. That's ridiculous. But, and you're not really supposed to play it with keyboard. So we'll fix that. But other than that, I also want to add some animations and things to this menu screen. So when you join in, I want to have like a little like bounce, and when you change the character, I want to do some animations for that as well. And then when you select, I want to have it fall down to the ground and do the jumpy thing that it does in the winner's podium. So that's something we're going to do. Another thing we're going to do is a bit of pitch shifting on these sound effects, because at the moment it's very, very repetitive. So we'll add in some subtle pitch shift just to vary the sounds a little bit through the game. And another thing I want to do is when the player gets knocked back, if the knockback is over a certain amount, I want to have it so that you get the smoke trail going behind you. Because that'll be good. And also fix some of these colours, like they're so bright. Pew! Pew! But yeah, we're just going to do some little quality of life things again. Having had this stream start a bit later than I would have liked, it's not going to go on as long as usual. Again, it'll probably be like an hour, hour and a half, because I do have some other stuff I need to get done as well. And I don't want to go too deep into adding new stuff before I roll out the alpha demo for you guys. Because I don't want to, like I've said before, I don't want to get feature heavy. I want it to be fun at its core, without the power-ups and without the fun fancy game modes. Just as it is, it needs to feel fun. Otherwise, it's polishing a turd rather than like bringing more fun to something that's already great. Assassin Gamer, no, you are pretty much bang on time. We just started about 10 minutes ago, and I haven't done anything yet. But I was just going over what we're going to do today. And we're going to jump straight into it with some juice, the fire particles. So this is going to involve us doing some tweaks to our player, which I think is the player object. Yes, this one. So what we're going to do, we're going to create a new particle system underneath the player, which is just going to be effects particle system. It's literally just going to be like a circle or a square. Square makes sense. We'll make this rectangle like that. We'll have the start color. It's going to be like a... Oh, should we do it as a gradient? Color over lifetime. Yeah, we'll have it be like a... kind of like... thinking like an orange. Like a kind of grey orange. It's going to need to be bright. Something like that, that's fine. And then we'll shift over to a yellow. And then shift over to a grey. To make it kind of smoky. Lifetime is going to be something along the lines of like 1 second. Probably not even that. We will have the start size be a random between two constants, and those two constants are going to be 0.5 and 0.75, I think. I'm going to move the grey a little bit further up the line as well, because I want it to be grey for most of the time. And I also want it to go to 0 opacity as well, or pretty low opacity. Hello Indian, how you doing? Hope you are well. We are currently working on some smoke particles for when the player goes fired. Oh, and Frozen was here as well. Hey man. Yeah, we're doing particle effects for when the player gets knocked back and flying. So another important thing is that we have this simulate in world space. So reason for this is, you know, when we're moving the player, it won't move the particles with it. Like, here we go. You can see the particles. Particles are staying where they were. So something we might have to do to sort this out, if we just set this off again, is up the emission time to something like 50. And I might drop the lifetime even lower to like 0.2 or 0.3. Yeah, 0.35. There we go. I'm all out of red Fanta. It's like probably the best form of Fanta is red Fanta, and we don't have any left, and I need more. We're going to do a size over lifetime. Just going to go in and edit this. I'd like to have it start tiny, but pretty quickly get big. Let's just sort out the curve here. We're going to have this be broken so that we can change the curves independent of each other. It's going to be weird because they're too close together, isn't it? And then we'll have it scale down flat, more like that. So when it's moving, yeah, you can see that's kind of like a fire trail. I think that looks pretty good, actually. What do you guys think? Does that look cool? If I zoom out a bit, can you imagine a player flying across the screen and flies off the edge and explodes? I think that's good. Hopefully it doesn't affect the frame rate too much, having it moving about, because I mean, you can see at the moment it does slow things down a little bit. I have got a lot of stuff running in the background though, I must say. So what we'll do is we need to edit the player movement script that we've got here. So we're going to open that up in Visual Studio, and we need a reference. We need a public particle system, fire particles, like that. And what we need to do is, let's add that reference. Bro, where's my reference? Did I not save it? I didn't save it. Save that, and I'll add that in. We're going to do a similar thing to how we're doing the color changing for the particles when they hit a player. In fact, I might have done this exact thing in the scoreboard. Yeah, here we go. Emission module. So we need to get a reference to an emission module. So under here we will also have a private emission module, fire particles emission, and of course that means we need to be using Unity Engine.particle system, and then in init we will say fire particle emission dot enabled equals false, just to make sure that it's not showing. And the reason that we're doing it like this instead of just enabling and disabling the particle effect is because if I just, well, like the particle effect game object, that is, if I just disable the particle effect game object, then it's going to like any particles that have already been emitted are going to disappear instantly as well, and we want anything that's like left over to finish doing its cycle, and then we can disable it, rather than have it be the case that they disappear instantly. So under here, when we are no longer knocked back, so this is our exit condition for being knocked back, we are going to say fire particles emission dot enabled equals false again. And I think there's another place where I need to do this too. As you can see, this is not the best way to do programming. Hello, green guy. I am assuming you're a new face here because you're asking what this game is. Either that or you were here when we were doing Echo and then haven't been here since the new game. But this is a game called Square Off. It's a local multiplayer couch battle arena where you play as physics-based squares trying to throw everyone off the map. And we're currently working on getting some more juice and sort of usability, player feedback type stuff into the game. So at the moment we're adding in a particle effect for when you're moving really fast, so it looks like you've got fire coming out of your back. If you hang around with us, we will have some a bit of demo gameplay in a moment. Nice to see a new face. Welcome. If you enjoy the live stream, please consider joining the Discord server. Pretty much everyone else who's watching right now is in the Discord server, and we talk all things game dev. We do some gaming nights sometimes, and we talk about this game, and things like that. But yeah, hopefully you enjoy the live stream. And do please stay active in chat. I like talking to you guys and everyone who comes to stop by. So yeah, it's good to have you here. That sounded really like not genuine, but like I promise I do genuinely mean it. I'm just like half asleep. So here we go. We're gonna have the case that if you get this, the freeze frame will enable the emission particle effect, because that's enough knockback for that to be the case. So now I need to try and play test this, whilst not falling off the edge. Or you know what? For the purposes of testing, let's just set this to if it's greater than 0, because yeah, that'll do the job. That'll do the job. I'm just going to go real quick and disable the emission module by default. We'll apply all those overrides, delete him out of there, save the scene, head back to the player select, and let's see what it looks like. I suppose it doesn't really matter what colour I am. Oops, knocking the microphone. Oh, no reference exception. Oh! I'm being an idiot. We need to actually set what the module is equal to first. So we need to say fire particles emission equals fire particles dot emission module. Or emission? Is that? Yeah, cool. Now it should work. Now it should work. Let's go. Cool. So just look at that, and he starts going. So I think what we should do is we'll enable this at a different point in time. So instead of doing it straight here, we'll do it at the end of our freeze frame coroutine, so we don't get the fire like starting to appear before you start flying, because that's a bit weird, if you ask me. And that took me way less time than I thought it would. I think we haven't even been going 15 minutes, really. Let's have a looky here. Nice. I've got a little tweak I want to make, just to make it a little bit nicer, and that's just adding some random rotation to the different particles, rather than having it be just normal, and we'll have it rotate over time as well. So I think that's rotation over lifetime. We'll set the angular velocity to some random between two constants, being 45 and negative 45, and we will set the start rotation to a random between two constants, and it will be negative. Actually, let's just say zero. No. We'll say negative 180 and 180. That's fine. That's fine. What platform will it be on? At the moment, only PC. In an ideal world, I'd like to port it to Switch as well. But porting to Nintendo Switch is an expensive business because you've got to buy the dev kit, and it's like a lot of money. But at the moment we have a Steam page. If you like the look of the game and you want to get notified for when it comes out, feel free to go wishlist it. There is a link available in the Discord server, and I've failed to put it on the stream because I've been all over the place today. I've been a busy bee. But I will add a link to the stream in a we'll take a break halfway through, like an interim where I'll just pause for a minute and keep an eye on the chat more. I couldn't actually see the difference there. Yeah, I get what you mean, Assassin Gamer. It is quite different to the rest of them. I'm not sure if I think that's a bad thing. Like, I kind of like how it is. Maybe I'll just shrink the time that it's got colour for, so it's it stands out a little less and it's more like the grey. Or maybe I'll just saturate it a bunch more and make it more like the red player's colour, rather than, whoops, there we go, rather than just how it is. Try it on the blue, that's a good shout. I mean, it'll look much the same. I'm not concerned about how it looks relative to the player, because it's not like it's not a player specific effect. I'm more worried about, whoops, just how it looks in general as the effect as a standalone. Oh god, this is going to be hard. We both died, no points. Like, I think it's... Bah. I think it's okay. I think it's okay. I'm going to make a little tweak. Nothing major though. I'm going to decrease the size that it can be at max. I'm going to have it be a little bit smaller, between 0.5 and 0.25, and I'm going to change the colour. Come here, microphone. There we go. I'm going to change the colour. I want that grey to come in sooner. Oops. And we'll make this a little bit more red, a little bit more saturated. Something like that, I think. And that should be okay. There's something else that I want to change with regard to these levels actually as well. I'm going to just go through real quick and rename them. Because we are going to improve the system by which these levels are loaded. Oops. Because at the moment, I'm just going through and picking a random number from the what's-a-majignet, the build, the levels available, but we don't actually want to be doing that. We want to be picking specifically levels for deathmatch, because when we go forward to add in new game modes, it'll be the case that some levels are designed specifically for some game modes. That one can stay as 10. So I'm actually going to do this now, just because it's a relatively easy fix to do. We can go into brain game session manager, and instead of doing all of this rubbish, we are going to load level dm underscore plus and then random random dot range between 0 and 10 and add 1. I cannot convert from string. Wait, hold on. Put that all in brackets and stick a .to string on the end. What do you mean? Have I not set up? Oh, I haven't. Okay, let's make a an overload that takes a string level name. There we go. I mean, there's going to be a better way to do that so that I don't have as much code duplication, but we'll see what happens. Bright colours, it clashes hard. Yeah, maybe. I'll check it again. I think it looks okay. I'll come back to it in future, but for the time being, it's more kind of placeholder just to make sure everything feels alright. Cool, we got all of our deathmatch. I think deathmatch 10 is that busted level actually, isn't it? Yeah, it is. We're going to delete that. Boop. And that of course means I need to go in here and change this to 9. And now we should be good. I think the only thing now obviously is that we might get the same level twice in a row, but I suppose that's okay. Okay, let's hit blue again. Oh god, I hit red. It's really hard to aim with the keyboard, and that is why we don't play with the keyboard, we play with the mouse. I need to fix the timing on that text pop-up as well. Yeah, looks fine. That's far too bright though. Colours are like the hardest thing to do. Yeah, looks fine, looks fine. I'm not unhappy about that at all. Oh, I forgot to delete the player. And it's everything's broken. Still work though. I mean, this game looks way less fun when you don't have multiple people. Maybe I'll make an AI just so I can test it on my own. That'll be a rabbit hole and a half to go down. Trying to make an AI that's half decent. Ooh, he's gone. Yeah, I think that looks fine. I'm just going to make sure the end level is still working as well. Nice, still get our confetti. It takes us back to the main menu, and the colours have changed. Honestly. I can still quit and rejoin though, but that gives me a null pointer exception. on update vid. What? Why? It's probably something I've coded something wrong in there. We'll go back and fix that in a minute. Experimenting with toon shading techniques in VR. Hopefully you can get some better shadows. Oh, love toon shading. Toon shading is like, for my next project, because I've got a next project in mind that I want to do after this one. And it's going to be a kind of toon shaded, not VR thing, but like isometric. I won't give too much away about it because I want to cover it more in devlogs and stuff. But that's going to be really fun to do. I love toon shading stuff. Coding's going okay as well. We've got a particle system set up for when you get knocked back. There's some bugs I need to fix, which we're going to move on to next, I think, around the animations and the colours for this player selector. And after that, I think, depending on the time, I'll stick it. I'll do some animations for the screen as well. Also, if you want a place to stick the tutorial, just stick it in Game Dev Chat, the main one. That's perfectly fine for it to go in. Or, I'll tell you what, if we go over here at the moment, have a look what we've got. Yeah, Game Dev Chatter is probably the best place to put it. Alright, Frozen Well, thanks for stopping by. Hopefully we'll see you soon again. Yeah, thanks for coming by, man. Yeah, if you want to drop the tutorial in anywhere, drop it in Game Dev Chatter. It's probably the most appropriate place for it, especially with the your mesh normal stuff that you've got in here as well. Here it is. It's coming in. Right. It's going to be something in the player selector. So I've got a... Or is it going to be player selector zone? It should be in here. I shouldn't be getting a null pointer. Okay, so it's specifically when we come back in afterwards. See, this is where my my work is coming undone, because it's a little bit spaghetti-y in the sense that I've got... yeah, it's not great. I'm pretty sure that the game manager, when the session is ended, yeah, we go into the select character state. So that, yeah, sets main menu to false, activates the player select camera, deactivates the main menu camera, updates the game state, and then enables joining. Where's the bit where I'm setting the colours? Like, I did a full thing where it goes through and it fixes all of the available colours. I honestly don't remember what I did or where I did it. Oh yeah, maybe we'll set up the lerping between colours as well, because lerping is so much nicer than just an instant change. We'll do a little change between colours, which I will. I'll steal the code from from a another one of my projects that I did back last year now, before I started up the YouTube channel. There should be it's this one. We do register player with the player input that we've got. But this is what does it. So for each color option that we have, if the owning player of that option is equal to, should it just be my player ID? I think it should just be my player ID. That sets the owner. I'm confusing myself with my own code. This is why we comment code, ladies and gentlemen. So what I think I'm doing is color index is equal to -1. That's fine. So we set that, that's the default, and then we go through each color option we have, and if that option has an owner with ID equal to whatever our player ID is. I'm not setting my player ID. I'm not setting my player ID. Huh? Wait a minute. Am I not setting my player ID? Is this going to be one of those moments where I'm like, huzzah, I'm just an idiot? So that's 1 of 4. Wait. Yeah, 1 of 4, 2, 3. What is down here? Ooh, where am I setting this? What? Where am I actually setting this to be equal to something? Oh, I'm doing it in the inspector. Of course I am. That's fine. Okay. So, we join a new player when this register player method is called, and that takes in object. So we're saying if that index is the same as, yeah, that makes sense. So I actually want this to be that, just to be certain that that's all working correctly. Yeah, because that's going to be the same as that. I mean, it should be the same anyway. Huzzah is the best word. It's like Eureka. Love Eureka. It's a great word. Huzzah! I'm hoping for another huzzah moment, because the null, I cleared the null pointer. Option dot position. Maybe it's going to be something like this. My options aren't actually being set correctly. In which case I need to be looking at my player manager. Because we've got this nifty little color option class down here. Am I just being really stupid and looking at the complete wrong thing? I have a feeling I might be. No, I'm not. Option dot owning, yeah. If the options owning player index is equal to this player index, then we'll set our current color equal to that. In fact, I'm not even going to do that. I'm just going to update color index equal to... Oh wait, no. No. Yeah. Yeah. That's fine. Because it's already owned. And we set our color index to be equal to that position. So then we have the case that color index is still -1, i.e. we haven't set anything, and then it will just pick the next available color. Which I think I need to steal this for. I need to steal that line. Available colors, yeah, available colors at color index dot set available, like that. I suppose what I should really do is make available private. I don't think that should cause me any issues, because I shouldn't be setting it directly anywhere. Let's have a look and see. Oh, of course it is. And the player manager itself. Oh. Should be a void. Should be a bool. And then we'll just replace this with get available. So first of all, let's see if that's broken anything when I hit play to start with. Oh, excuse me. I am tired. No, that's fine. Test it here as well. So we're looking for orange and red when we get back through. I'm just going to throw myself off the edge. There's an extra second on that pop-up before you can actually click. It pops up and then you gotta wait an extra second. Oh, I need to fix that as well. It's level 1. Final one. Yeet. And now, cross your fingers, everybody. We're gonna see. Yeah, it came up with the proper colours this time. So let's try blue and red, and we'll do the same thing where we just throw ourselves off the edge. I know this is kind of tedious, and I apologise for the somewhat dull content here, but 'tis the nature of the beast sometimes. I need to fix those colours. Maybe I just won't have randomised colours. See, I want the loading screen to have random colours, the same as the player colours. But if I make the player colours darker, they won't show up as well against the background, unless I make the background lighter, but I don't want to do that. There's problems everywhere, guys. Problems everywhere. There we go. Player 1 wins. Looking for red and blue. Yeah, we got red and blue. Okay, so that works now. And if I quit and then rejoin, we get a missing reference exception. It's a bit whack. But it only happens once. Nope, I'm lying. It happens every time. Join, leave. Happens twice. Join. Huh, yeah. It's complaining about something. So cool, that's deleted that deletes the player controller. Maybe it's... I've got a hunch. I think maybe it's not that this is null, it's that the player controller is null. Which script is it in? Player selector zone. I don't think I'm actually deregistering the player. Yeah, I'm not deregistering the player. Not in there anyway. Maybe I am. No, I'm not. I'm just destroying it. So I need to I need to go in here and say, I need to basically do all of the opposite of this. So we'll unregister that, and we'll also do my player input equals null, because we don't have a player input anymore. I think that should fix it. Not that it really matters, because it's not a breaking issue. Like, if I handed this over to you guys and you played it, you wouldn't know that it was a problem until... How did we get the dark skin? In the live stream, we managed to do like we got a bug. It was really fun. Like, for anyone who missed the live stream, we got a bug where there was something in the menu after you played a few games, and it gave you dark skin, gave you the dark player skin, which I was like, oh, this is staying as an Easter egg, but it's actually really broken. So, bashing the mic again. Oh, I like this map. Why is it so laggy? Why are you lagging, bro? Oh, I like the jet stream there as well. Basically spammed the join. I wonder if I can reproduce it. Phew. I might try and reproduce it. Because it is a bit of a weird one. Oh, I'm sorry for my frequent yawning as well. That was a bit... It's fine, we leave, we join back. No, still get the missing reference exception. Why is that happening? It's like the animator is complaining that the animator here doesn't exist anymore. That it's been destroyed, but it hasn't. Obviously. Like, you know, it's still got the animator. Nope, don't want to look at that. That's complaining about this. No, it's not that. Not that I'm destroying it too early. Hello, Isaac, as well, by the way. I haven't seen you pop up in chat yet. No, it's complaining that the animator, this animator on my player zone doesn't exist. And again, it's not even a bug that I need to fix, because it doesn't break anything, per se. It just is like, it's one of those things that's annoying. It's like... Because I mean, it works fine. Like, I can go through and I can press the buttons and I can leave and it becomes inactive, and then I can join again. It works properly. Does it tell me which object it's talking about? No. So that's one of those annoying things. I like it when you have the error messages where you click on it and it highlights the object that's causing the error in the hierarchy. It's also weird that it's specifically when I come back from having played around already that it does this. It's not an issue in the first instance. Hello, Wandering Pixel. Nice to see you here, dude. Hope you're doing well. Good job on your last video as well. Really, really good production quality. It's a proper, like I said in my comment, rivals some of the best channels. Yeah, don't blame me, man. Don't blame me. These things usually come down to execution order. Yeah, but like still, it shouldn't be a problem. Because it's not missing, it's still there. And I'm not destroying it. I'm never at any point destroying it. There's no code anywhere that says destroy this object or destroy the animator, and obviously the animator is there. And it never gets destroyed. Like, I back out. It's still there. Player input is null. So we're basically back to the initial state that it starts at. And then we join in, updates everything correctly, but it just decides to throw the error. Just like, I don't understand. Oh well, I don't want to go for ages longer, so what do I want to do instead? Because I don't want to spend the rest of the time staring at the screen, being like, I don't know what's happening. Oh, let's do some of the sound effects stuff. Some of the pitch shifting, I think, will be fun. So we get a little bit of variation on our sounds. So a lot of this is going to be in the player movement. We are going to do source.pitch equals. Actually, you know what? I'm going to make a new method. I'm going to make a new section here called utility methods. I'm going to add public void play sound at random pitch. We're going to take in an audio clip sound. And we're going to say source.pitch equals random.range between like 0.75 and 1.25, I guess. And then we'll do source.play one shot sound. No, not source, sound. And then everywhere where we've got source.play one shot, we're going to replace this. Whoops. No. We're going to replace this with play sound at random pitch. Did I actually copy that? Yeah. So then jump. Let's do the same here. Of course I want that to be shoot sound. And we'll do the same for the hit sound, which I think we actually play that on the bullet. Oh no! Jump sound, do we play a jump sound? Yes we do. Let's do it here. And I think that's everything. Let's see. Anyone playing through it both for me was to do using static event action stuff and not deregistering it. See, yeah, I thought that might be the problem. Because I've got, with the input system, am I registering to more events? I shouldn't be. Yeah, I've got this, yeah, maybe, you might actually be right, you know. You might be right. I might just be being a bit of a dunce. Let's try just changing the order to that. And we're going to go check the sounds, see how the sounds are. I think the bullet fires off an impact sound. We're going to do the same, but it only does the one sound, so I'm just going to hard code it. Which is naughty, but you know, it's only one thing. I mean, in future I'll shift all of my audio handling to its own class instead of having things fire off sounds themselves. And we'll have like an audio pool or something. And I'll tell you something else I'm going to do. I have in here, I've got a series of sound effects like UI button change. That's too quiet. Little click light switch. Turn off the loop. I don't know if you guys can actually even hear these, but got some little, not that one, like little button click effects. Which I'm going to use one of these for light switching between, no, not the telephone ringing. Yeah, I'm going to use those for switching between the different let's use this one. I like the player talk. We are going to show in Finder. Let's move that over into this screen as well. And I'm going to drop this in my sound effects. So first of all, let's make a folder. We'll call it UI. I'm going to have to add a bunch of extra code that I don't really want to add. Oh, that was the wrong sound and it was louder than I thought it would be. Did it even... Oh, it's under UI. That's... There we go. On the player selector zone, we are going to add a public audio source and a public audio clip change selection clip, and when we do the change color selection, we're going to do source dot play one shot, and I'm going to do change selection clip. File code is set to yeah, I know. Magical numbers in code is bad, but I'm feeling lazy. And it's not what I'd usually do, like emphasis on it not being what I would generally do. But I'm going to refactor it anyway. So I'm not gonna do it right now because I'm feeling lazy. Also, Assassin Gamer, thanks for stopping by, friend. Enjoy working on your game if that's what you're going to finish up. And let us know, of course, when you get the next devlog out. Thanks for stopping by, dude. Let's drop that one in there, and then player selection is going to be there, and we are going to go, we're going to apply that, and I want to specifically apply this. I don't want to apply the player ID. Oh, screw it. Yay! Didn't apply the player ID. Right, let's see how that's vibing. Oops. Ooh, I can change with up and down as well. Can I do that with the controller? Oh my god, I can! I need to fix that with the stick as well. I'll figure out how to do that at some point. I did work it out before, but ha! Nice. That was a good knockout there. Well, it's working. I think maybe the low end is too far. Like, I only want it to be a subtle variation. So I'll probably change up the range. Bullet impact, you know, I'm actually gonna just get rid of the pitch shift on that one and let it be as is. And then it's just on the player in my utility. I'm going to take this to 0.9 and I'm going to put this up to 0.3 because taking it low doesn't sound particularly good if you ask me. And what else am I going to do? How long has the stream been going for? I haven't been paying attention. It's coming up to 10, so I think it's been like an hour and a half, which is pretty much how long I wanted to go for. And we've done some decent things. We've got the deathmatch stuff updated. Did some updates to the player movement. That is just that bug is really annoying. Oh yeah, I was going to test to see if that was fixed, wasn't I? Okay, that will be the last thing we do then. I'm going to test and make sure that thing is actually fixed. Also, what music are we listening to now? Is it still, where is the thing? There it is. Yeah, it's still the same one. Yeet. Oh, those colours. I do like that particle system as well. We'll fix the timing on that too. One more. Guys, cross the fingers. Cross the fingers. Come on. We quit. Oh, I can't even quit now. I'll be huh? Line 68. Yeah, that is a problem. That is a problem. That's just I'm being a dunce with that. So let's deregister, then we'll destroy it, and then we'll set it to null. Even though it should set itself to null, shouldn't it? If it's destroying it or update. But you know what? Best be safe than sorry. I'm going to go in here and set the round count to 1. Actually, I think I'll do that in the game manager, isn't it? Yeah, start session 5. Going to change that to 1 so that it only takes 1 game. It's alright, I think this might do it. I think this might do it. This one. And if it does, we can finish on a high note, and that will make me happy. I hate finishing on a fail. Yeet. Come on. Come on. Cross your fingers, everybody. Get them crossed. We're back out. We'll join in. Yes! It did it! It fixed the bug. Isaac, you were absolutely right. Oh, no, it didn't. Damn it! I thought for sure that I'd done it because it didn't come up. I was so excited, but look, there it is. That same issue. Still in there, causing me grief. When I join back in only, I wonder if I ready up, it doesn't give the same error. It's literally only... Wait, what? What? See, look at this! It's complaining about things that exist on an object that exists. Like, the only reason that I think this would still be happening is if the player manager has a reference to a selector. Oh, wait. No, it doesn't. Good. Yeah, I don't know. I'm stumped. I'm genuinely stumped on that one. Because it shouldn't be a problem. Shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to look into that one after the fact. But I am knackered and my eyes hurt. So I'm going to call that the end of the stream there, guys. Sorry it was a bit of a shorter one and a less interesting one for the most part. But we've created our little knockback animation, and I think that's basically it. We did the particle effect. We did the particle effect and did some fixes up on the way that the level selection works, the randomized selection. Over the course of this week, I'm going to go through and finalise the things for the demo, and hopefully either this weekend or next weekend I'll be announcing and giving all of the information that you guys will need to be able to get your hands on this alpha copy of the game. If you're interested in being made aware of that before the video goes live, or knowing when the video goes live, join the Discord server, link in the description. If you're already there, great. If you're not, please do consider it. We've got awesome people there. We talk game dev. We've got other people making games that are really cool, a lot of them better than mine. So yeah, do come along and have a good time with us. I want to give a massive shout out to Adam, Alan, Jamie and Joseph for their support on Patreon as the pack animals. They are very legendary and it really means a lot having the support from you four guys. Helps pay for some of the extra things like the Steam fee for Square Off and other things that running the studio entails. Yeah, I'll keep you guys updated in the Discord server with how these bugs progress, but with all that said, I thank you all for coming. Hopefully I will see you next time, and have a good rest of your day, night, evening, or whatever time it may be wherever you are. Cheers guys.